What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
The Riverdale series has been going strong so far, with a story that is not for everyone. Many twists and turns along the way. And today we are going to talk about some questions that the series needs to answer. Some plot holes that are still lurking around, and we, just like all of you guys, need an answer. Thus, sit back and take the journey with us as we talk about some questions that need to be answered in the future of the series. Number 10. Are Kevin and Fangs getting back together? Kevin and Fangs were the ones who took the world by storm with their out-of-the-blue romance. But before they could truly burn bright, we saw the two fizzling out as a result of the show's unusual farm storyline. After being pushed in the background, they broke up off-screen. And since that moment, they have both been in each other's orbit, with the two certainly thinking about doing it all over. But this probably with this strange, cult-like farm. We also know that the two are set to go to prom together. However, this is not enough, as we need an answer provided to us on screen this time, because the notion of these two together is very exciting to watch.
You've always held back. And I don't know if that's because of me, or if it's because you're ashamed of being gay.
I am not ashamed of being gay.
Number 9. Is Hiram actually ill? Over the course of the series, Hiram has always been there with the gang, whether on their side or against them. And when all his actions are taken into account, we can all agree that it is very hard to feel sympathy for someone who is as heinous as Hiram Lodge. But the 4th season of the show somehow managed to do a pretty good job of making us feel some kind of sympathy. It was also revealed that Veronica's father is battling a major illness. This resulted in him and Veronica managing to repair some of the damaged relationship they have, but there is still something strange about this illness, especially when his manipulation side of things are considered. With the time jump, the show will need to address the illness of his, and what type exactly it is.
It's done. I don't know how you found Vito, but your grandfather has been avenged.
What was the point of Archie and Betty? The next question we have is about Archie and Betty. What was the point of it? Betty randomly finds herself drawn to Archie for the first time in a long time, with the pair sharing a series of moments after Betty and Jughead had the most bizarre falling out in history of Riverdale, a show based on the bizarre things. In the end, Betty realizes that Jughead is her true love, and she ends up with Archie. The storyline was instantly dropped as though it had never happened, and that left fans wondering what the point even was all of that. Of course, we know that it will be brought back up after Veronica finds the truth about it, putting her relationship in jeopardy. But will Betty come to light about it too?
Betty.
Now, don't get me wrong. It's been saving my sanity to escape with you.
Number 7. What will happen when Veronica and Jughead find out? Last season's finale ended with a romance that never happened between Archie and Betty, remaining a secret for the time being. However, we all know that in Riverdale, no secret has ever remained hidden, so it is only a matter of time before the betrayal is brought to light. We also know that it is bound to happen, and that Varchie, for the time being, will be damaged beyond repair. But what of Jughead? When will he discover the truth, and will it have the same impact on his relationship with Betty? Can Jughead survive this, or is that a story for after the time jump? We will have to wait and see how things will unfold. Number 6. Will Veronica and Archie get back together? This is a question that can go both ways, but with so little information about Bughead, we will stick with these two and explore what is going down the line. A new casting suggests that Veronica and Archie's future together isn't so uncertain anymore. As we said before, Veronica will discover the truth. However, Varchie has survived a lot in the past, so they should be able to overcome this too. Maybe not. Maybe not right now. It was recently revealed that Veronica's husband is coming to the scene, Chad Gecko, indicating that Varchie doesn't survive. Thus, posing the question, are Veronica and Archie destined for a new era of being just friends?
Take a moment. Prepare yourself for devastation.
Cheryl, come on. We're Maple partners. Just please tell me what's going on.
Number 5. What is going on with Charles and Chick? The saga of Charles Smith is a long and confusing one, which brought a lot of dodginess to the Cooper clan, disappearing at random, and then returning as the Gargoyle King. Long story short, it was revealed that the seemingly nice young man was actually in a relationship with Chick, who was serving in prison for his misdeeds. A pair who have some dark plan concocted for Riverdale. All of this took place in something of a throwaway scene and was never fully followed up on, and with only so little time before the time jump, we need answers. Number 4. How will F.P. Jones leave the show? Skeet Ulrich's announcement of his impending departure from the series raised a lot of questions, which, among many, has also, will his character F.P. Jones leave the show? What will his story arc be? Over the course of the series, his character has had his fair share of redemption both as Jughead's father and the Serpent King, with the love for his son guiding him to the light. The current sheriff of Riverdale, who made things with his longtime love Alice Cooper, will be intriguing to see how he will be written out of the series, and what kind of an impact will his departure have on the series and Alice herself, too. Whatever happens, it will be an end to one unforgettable era of FP.
Ward Norton's a friend and a business associate. He told me about this little game and invited me to come see it.
Number 3. Is Mr. Honey actually dead? The 4th season finale revolved around a fictional story of the gang killing Mr. Honey, but in reality they only managed to remove him from power, only for all of us to be let known that he quickly got a new job at Stonewall Prep, after which he leaves, but not before leaving a lovely letter to Jughead about him being approved for college. Things took a much darker turn as the mysterious videotape stalker showcased what happened to Mr. Honey, being brutally killed by a gang of friends wearing masks designed to look like the comic book versions of our beloved characters. The video was clearly playing out the story that Jughead had written in real life, but the question here is, was it actually Riverdale life? And is Mr. Honey actually dead, or everything was staged to fit the narrative of the story? Number 2. Who is the voyeur? The question that has been lurking in everyone's minds is just who exactly is this mysterious stalker that has been sending the residents of Riverdale endless hours of spooky hopes. The 4th season was all about these videotapes, with the knowledge of Stonewall Prep's Brett using a vintage format to blackmail his classmates of their most intimate moments, keeping them hidden in a cabinet, which could then be used as leverage. All this made him suspect of him being the stalker, the voyeur. However, it seems that he is not the one responsible for the Riverdale mind games. So is this part of Charles and Chick's plan? Has Hiram been playing everyone? Who is the voyeur? Number 1. What will Season 5's main mystery be? And last but not least, what does the future hold for us? Every season of Riverdale has produced a huge jaw-dropping mystery, resulting in the core 4 being somehow involved in it, and trying to figure it out, one way or another. First, there was the Jason Blossom's murder, the Black Hood's killing spree, the Gargoyle King and the farm, and the most recent one of the history of Stonewall Prep, and the infamous videotape stalker, or the voyeur. The 7-year time jump will see the gang somehow separated, and the only thing that could bring everybody together at the same place is yet another mystery. So the real question is, just how big of a mystery and scale would be to bring everyone back together again? On a related note, tell us down in the comments below, which answer are you most excited about? And what plot hole do you think will be the most shocking one? And also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you would like to see more videos like this in the future. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.